Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Stephanie. Thank you so much for being here with me today. It's going to be kind of a low-key, probably sad, I might cry a little bit video. I've been practicing this so that I wouldn't cry. Now that I'm doing it, it's happening. We didn't have a video this past weekend, and that is because my great friend Michelle, who's actually the reason that I even got on YouTube to begin with. I'll tell you guys more about that in just a second. But she passed away, and we're all super sad. We're super emotional. It's still pretty raw. And I remember driving home from the hospital down in Asheville at one point, and I thought, I don't know if I'm gonna keep doing this. This was her idea. This was her thing that she wanted us to do together. And the more I thought about it, the more I thought, I need to keep doing this for her. Because this is something that we were working toward. She had a great idea for a YouTube channel. And she's actually the reason that I started watching so much YouTube. Before she really got into it, I was mostly just watching my Orlando theme park videos and vloggers, which I love, and I still watch all of those. But now I've gotten so many more channels and people that I enjoy watching, and I don't even watch regular TV anymore. It's hilarious. So she had an idea for us to do a channel. She came up with the perfect name for us. I'm not going to tell you all what it is. I'm keeping that tucked away. But she came up with a great channel. She came up with great ideas for us. They were going through a process. She and her fiance were in an apartment, and they started building a house during COVID. And of course, COVID just took its toll on everything. When they finally did get moved, just within the last year, she started feeling unwell and passed due to complications from her illness. It was completely unexpected. We were all blindsided that this was the result. But so today's video is not going to be very long. It's certainly not going to be complicated because I don't really have the headspace for that right now. I've been working all week. It's been a busy week at work, as it always is. But I've got our ingredients set out. We are going to make the last food video that my friend Michelle sent me. And it's a pizza, so that's a win. Now, the original video was on TikTok. I will link that down below. I'm just using that as a guideline. The person that posted this video, she used some low-fat cheese, and she used turkey pepperoni. I didn't do that. I just got regular pepperoni, partly because I wasn't paying attention. As I said, I haven't been in the best headspace, so it was just kind of like you get what you get today. But this does look like a really delicious option for a high protein, really filling meal, because you're going to get this whole pizza. I'm going to spin it around, show you all what we're doing today, and we'll start assembling. It's going to be pretty easy. But like I said, it's just the last video that she sent, the last food video anyway. And I thought that this would be a fun way to kind of get back into things in a, I don't know, just in a gentle manner. So first thing that we're going to do is get the oven preheated to 400. Oh, I'm also house sitting during all of this, so that's been a bit of a challenge. My mom actually came over one day and let these guys out for me. Now all of a sudden I can't use the oven. Oops, sorry guys. Let's go with bake. We're going to go up to 400. That's the wrong way. Have I mentioned to you guys that I'm still a bit out of it? I'm not quite paying attention to everything like I should. But look, my burned finger looks so much better, so at least I got that going for me. All right, oven's preheating. We're using this lavash bread, which I've never used before, but this like sheet of bread is like the size of a 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. There's 4 flatbreads in there, so I hope that this tastes good. It was fairly low carb. Let me get down here to the ingredients. So there's only 60 calories for half a piece. If we do the whole pizza, what's that, 120 calories? There's 8 carbs for half, so that's 16. That's still less than regular bread. And I think the fiber was pretty good. 2 grams for half a slice. 6 grams of protein for half a slice, so I think that's pretty good. For the pizza, ignore my cord there, I got mushrooms because A, I love mushrooms. B, Michelle loved mushrooms. These were not in the original video, but I'm throwing mushrooms in because I love them, and Michelle was the only other person I know that loved them as much as I did. We also have some pepperoni. This is just regular old pepperoni. I didn't do turkey, mozzarella cheese. Did I buy the fat-free? Absolutely not. I looked and I bought whole milk mozzarella cheese. And then this is just some Walmart brand pizza sauce. So we'll get this set up and start assembling. All right. It's just got to tear off, but it was being kind of difficult there. Oops. Now, the original poster that did these, she was really specific in her measurements because she was making it for dietary needs. You know, we're not like that around here. This is really thin. Can you guys see how thin this is? So this is going to make like a thin crust pizza. I honestly don't see how this is going to end up bad. I'm hoping that I love it. It is flax, oat bran, and whole wheat lavash bread. We'll see. I have high hopes for this. Sorry, just my arm there. Now, again, the lady was really precise with her measurements, and she went in with half a cup. I'm just going to kind of eyeball that. Half a cup, I thought, was a lot of sauce. She used Rao's sauce, and I tend to like my pizza kind of heavier on the sauce, so I liked that half a cup. That's probably about right. The dogs that I'm babysitting are playing. I was telling you guys that Michelle really liked mushrooms as much as I did. We went to Universal in Orlando, Florida. We went down there for Mardi Gras one year. I'm gonna lick this spoon. I feel like I get a free pass on that right now. But we went down to Universal and we ate everything we could find that had mushrooms in it. We found arancini balls at one of the stands. It was during Mardi Gras. And we found these arancini. They were little balls. I don't know. I guess arancini is always in a ball. Sorry. We found those. And we had this little lanyard that was you could use for meal credits. They're like tasting plate size meals. And we had those to use at all these different places. And we would go and try a couple different foods. And then we'd come back and we'd get arancini and a little tiny glass of wine. And it was so delicious. I saved a picture of that wine too. I don't remember what it was. Maybe like a Spanish sparkling wine if I remember. But it was really delicious. And then we had like a mushroom gratin at one place. I don't know. Like I said, if there were mushrooms involved, we had it. Oh, we had a mushroom flatbread at Toothsome's Chocolate Emporium down there. Now again, the original poster, she was real specific on her number of pepperonis. Again, I'm not doing that. You guys know me. That's not how I roll. I do have to pay the tax here, though. Here you go. One for you. One for you. And one for you. It's nice when they all are good catchers. All right. Next thing are our mushrooms. I'm just putting these on whole because, again, I really, really like them. Oh, you know what else I might do? There is a jar of minced garlic in the fridge, and I might throw a little bit of minced garlic on there too. If you had some Italian herbs, that would be really nice on here. I mean, make pizza the way you want to, unless you're making this because you want to cut carbs or calories or whatever. I didn't eat for a couple of days, so now that I'm finally eating again, I'm going for it. I think I will go ahead and get some of that garlic out and just sprinkle that on here. Hang with me. I made sure to feed these dogs before I did this so that they wouldn't be little mooches, and they are absolutely still standing around. Now look, if you don't like garlic like this, like I'm just kind of sprinkling this on here, if you don't like it that way, don't do that. I'm a big garlic person, and so was Michelle. We also both really liked onions. We were good eaters, let's be real. We both also really liked onions. When I made those caramelized onions that I canned, sent a jar home with her, and she, bless her, she never felt well enough to be able to give them a try. The oven's not all the way preheated. I'm gonna go ahead and get this in though. If the oven were preheated, it would go for 12 minutes. This oven heats up fairly quickly. I'm gonna check it at 15, see what it looks like. You guys, I just remembered that I had this open jar of roasted red peppers. I'm gonna put those on here too. Just gonna go in with a fork. Try to drip as much of the liquid off of there as I can. I love these jars of red peppers, and did you know at the Dollar Tree they're only $1.25? I need to stop, y'all. Michelle is also the reason that I have a Dollar Tree addiction. So she got me hooked on a lot of things, and she's just left me. And I got beef with her about that. She's gotten me hooked on all this stuff. And now she's not around for me to tell her about all the cool things that I find, or for me to make a little goodie bag of stuff for her. I don't like that very much, to be perfectly honest. Okay, I think that's all we're gonna do with these peppers. I had a... Nobody touched that. Nobody touched that. Hang on. Excuse me. Can you guys see how good this looks? I literally just took it out of the oven, so I think touching it's probably a stupid idea. But yeah, this looks really good. Hang on, let me get you a better view of it. Look at this. This looks like it looks like a real pizza. I'm excited to taste of it. I'm going to fix the plate. I got a little bag salad kit. I'm going to fix the plate and we'll taste this together. I'm sure y'all are riveted and you just are dying to know the salad that I'm having. I just got one of these bagged kits. This is by Taylor Farms. It's a Southwest chopped salad kit, and they're really good. Bring you down here to my bowl. And the first thing that we do is get the little packet of goodies out of there. And I'll just throw a little in this bowl. In here we've got some tortilla strips, some dressing. I don't know what else is in here. I am making a mess all over the stove that I just cleaned, so that's nice. It's got, I think this is the avocado ranch dressing, if I remember. Oh, I'm sorry. Creamy cilantro pepita dressing. Yum. And, oh yeah, there are pepitas in here too. I don't know if you can really see them in there, but there's some pepitas in there also. So we'll just sprinkle some of these. If I had some cherry tomatoes, this would be the perfect opportunity to use those. This is a really simple dinner after work and still kind of having a rough week. It's nice to get a little vegetables in with the salad and a not terribly unhealthy pizza here. Let me get a plate for the pizza. Update. I have no idea how this recipe creator cut this pizza because it is, it's really flimsy bread. It's real flimsy bread. I mean, I'm still gonna eat this, but it's difficult to cut, and she lined her cookie sheet. She lined it with aluminum foil, but if I keep going in with this knife, I'm just gonna cut it. So that's been the trick so far. Oh geez, that was ugly. Whew. Okay, execution needs some work. I think we can all agree on that. Look, if this is good though, who cares? You're gonna want a fork for this pizza. Gracious. Oh, I cleaned this stove before we started. And we're gonna clean this stove again. Okay, so I have this like comically messy plate of pizza here. And let's, it's all falling apart. This piece has a little bit of cheese and a pepperoni on it. Let's give it a go. Shut up. Look, okay. Hard to get off of the pan. Here's my thought for next time. Why didn't I bring a napkin over here? That would have made too much sense. I think for next time, I'm 100% gonna do this again. This is delicious. And if you make it the original Poster's way, the whole thing is super low in calorie. I'm sorry guys, I'm licking my fingers again. It's where we are in life. I've also broken my personal rule of only one Diet Coke a day, and we're going on number 2. You do what you have to get through during tough times. These dogs are circling me like sharks right now. So I think what I'll do next time is I will maybe cut the pizza into 4s, or at the very least in half, so that it's manageable to get under there with your spatula. I think I'll definitely do that. And as far as taste, this bread's great. It makes a great, I won't say crust, but it makes a nice base. It tastes delicious. So don't be afraid of that. I'm gonna have my salad, have my pizza, think about my friend a little bit, and I hope you guys have a great day. Tell your people that you love them. The dog's barking outside. You guys are feeling to hear some noise. Like I said, tell your people that you love them. Hug them tight. Make it real weird. It's what you gotta do. Have a great day, and I'll see y'all in the next video.